Alright, so last night I go to claim my brand new exclusive rewards, not only for being in the top 6 to 50, but also counting as the top 100 in both 1s and 2s. So I jump into ranked and this is what I see. Now at first I was like, wait, where's my wreath? What is this? Like, I knew I'd get something brand new, but since Canadian said that the top 100 would get the wreath this one time, I figured I'd also receive the wreath. But moving past that, I decided to jump in game, check out how the new bronze arm looks, and holy fuck, this looks like I shat on my arm. Now some of you might be saying, wait, don't shit on the model. Canadian said that the gold and bronze arm models are unfinished and temporary models. Well, guess how the finished silver arm looks like. Like, I can't even lie to you guys, even a bionic arm looks better than this. Like, I feel like I just got punished for even trying this season, because at least the wreath and the crown actually looked good. Like, hey man, how'd you know I grinded top 6 to 50 this season? Come on, bro. Like, nobody, and I mean nobody, would even purposely wear this if they had any form of self-respect, because you'd be asking to get bullied both in and out of school. Like, oh way, bro. Nah, but seriously, ranked is actually cooked. It's actually bad enough that I had to get the bronze arm for not sweating up to top 5. But I got 2 of these arms. Like, they actually look so bad. Like, how can you make a good fit out of this if almost no one fucks with the brown? Like, it's almost bad enough to have the arm look bronze as if you're 3rd place. Like, why do I have to show that not only did I not get gold or silver, but just barely reached the top? And despite what it takes to get the arm, nobody's gonna say, oh damn, he was top 50. No, they're just gonna point and laugh at the nasty ass arm. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I was the laughingstock of my clan. Like, I'm supposed to be the best in my clan, but then they forced me to show off what it looked like, and it was actually so brutal, you can't even defend yourself on wearing it. It's actually so bad. At this point, I just want my wreath. They did a good thing with the wreath because it actually looked good, and the entire thing reacted to your eye color, so it was almost impossible to make it look bad. But man, another thing about the top reward too is that these things are purely cosmetic and give no boost in stats whatsoever. Some might say it's unfair because giving extra stats to players who are already good at the game makes no sense. And yeah, I completely agree with you, but if this arm is going to stay looking the way it is, it might as well serve an actual purpose. Like, genuinely, I don't care for the crown or the wreath to be OG rewards. Like, that's not a real reason for preventing actual good looking cosmetics from being given to actual skilled players this time around. Let me put this into perspective where you're in old ranked, right? Where getting on the board by the end of the season quite literally depended on how much time you had on your hands rather than having actual skill. And if you played ranked enough to try and reach over 500k elo, then you'll understand how long it took to even get close to the board. Everyone knew despite how long it took to reach the board, you could easily abuse the double elo gain by doing 2s to get 4k elo every time you beat 2 kids who aren't even aware of what they're doing. Especially because back then, you could queue with a sum total of 4 million elo against a pair with a sum total of 50k elo. Like, the system was so shit, yet they reward you with a crown for beating a freshie duo over 100 times. Obviously, everyone caught wind of this method of gaining elo, and it still depended on if you had a social life or not, because it was still an absolute grind fest. Now we got a new rank system where it became less of a grind fest against level 10 thugs and more actually like the boiling room of hell, trying to win against on-meta players with Dodge, Slash, Neliel, or Thunder Shunko Benihime. And so now that the rank system actually became slightly more bearable and less of a competition of who has more time on their hands, we get shit on. I'm gonna try my best to replicate what a very expressive person said about the rewards we got. But imagine you're sweating like a motherfucker. Imagine you sit in your drenched chair. You haven't taken a shower. You got bags under your eyes. You've punched 17 different holes in your closet after fighting the average Benihime Shunko player. Imagine you've accidentally woke up a family member or a pet once or twice in the middle of the night after yelling at your screen, complaining about how unbalanced the game is and how the testers for this game are non-existent, right? Imagine grinding for so long, thinking you'll actually get something to show that you actually made it onto the board and might actually got some skill, and then you look and you see a brown, smelly, fat lump of shit arm. And like, you know, for a second I thought Canadian was actually cooking by saying he gave wreaths to top 100, but either he forgot or he just cursed the top 100 to get a bronze arm too. But now I gotta sit and look at this brown nasty thing stuck to my arm. But I got a realization, and I have to say I've decided to wear the arm, not because it shows that I was top 50, but to spread awareness. And I call to every other bronze arm victims to wear this arm, spread both disgust and the word to help the devs realize their mistake and revert back to the wreath and the crown. I'll be wearing this arm until either all of those inflicted with this ugliness are either given the wreath or they make a new model entirely, because let's be perfectly honest, it's not going to work. As I said before, the bronze color for the arm just isn't a good look at all, and I don't know how off the top of my head how to remodel an arm, because even ignoring the color of the arm, it's still hard to make it look good on a fit. Like, I actually can't believe they slapped me across the face with this arm, because brother, it's ass. Anyways, that's all I got to rant about. I'll be making another video real soon that's not a rant, but let me know if you guys want to hear more of what I got to say about other shit, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.
What the heck? I can't see anything! Alright, bro, this medic is actually on suit.